imagine literally experiencing a historical event where you are immersed in a 360 degrees scene. You can interact with the digital visualizations around you. You can stand next to a historical figure and see yourself in traditional clothing. Sounds like time travel or walk in the past. This is your Caribbean history class. You may not be able to reshape history, but you can possibly learn progressive lessons to design the future. Alternatively, what if your computing device, smartwatch, smartphone, tablet, becomes a projector on the go without the need for a physical screen? Virtual 3D models and objects, image, video, text are displayed in mid-air in any space. These ideas are not far-fetched. They exist and continue to evolve. Augmented reality and virtual reality, AR and VR, make them possible.
'Virtual reality' and 'augmented reality' are two technologies changing the way we use screens, creating new and exciting interactive experiences. Virtual reality, also known as VR, uses a headset with a built-in screen that displays a virtual environment for you to explore. These headsets use a technology called head tracking, which allows you to look around the environment by simply moving your head. Augmented reality, or AR, is a bit different. Instead of transporting you to a virtual world, it takes digital images and layers them on the real world around you. This is done through the use of either a clear visor or a smartphone. So with VR, you could explore a world full of dinosaurs. But with AR, you could see those dinosaurs moving through the world around you. Both of these technologies are growing at a rapid pace.
For years, the Caribbean region has been trying to implement ICTs in education, but there have been some barriers to its full adoption. These barriers included lack of physical devices, connectivity, and infrastructural support in some areas. For many schools, the high capital and operational costs were out of reach. Hardware quality and maintenance was another factor. Teacher professional development models taught ICT skills separately from pedagogical skills. Recent times, there was a more progressive shift to include ICTs in the teaching and learning processes. CXC, the regional body, offers information technology to secondary school students. Teacher professional development training and workshop continue in many islands. A number of schools have opened school computer tech clubs, and there's an ongoing review of ICT policies regionally in education. AR and VR are already present in military equipment, flight navigation, the entertainment industry, and mobile applications. While many consider virtual and augmented reality the next big thing, it is predicted that the industry will reach a value of $80 billion a year by 2025. Researchers see video gaming as the industry's most promising use case, with live events and video entertainment being the other major consumer-based applications of VR and AR technology. According to GSMA, by the end of the decade, unique subscriber penetration for the region as a whole will stand at 78%, closing the gap on the developed market average at 88%. Mobile devices such as tablets and smartphones are AR tools. Therefore, individuals are already equipped with AR devices. AR and VR in education provides a way to remain relevant in the ever-changing digital age to promote modern learning. It can be used to improve student engagement in 3D immersive environment, which provides a more engaging environment for learning. It can be used to explain challenging concepts in areas such as sciences, history, geography, and support learning by giving visualization of concepts that may be invisible, such as airflow and magnetic fields. It can be used to increase recall, to increase student motivation, and improve academic achievement. The stages of implementation is a bottom-up approach that identifies target groups at each phase. Our alternative reality team sees students as our biggest facilitators and start group, initially taking the workload off the teachers and administrators. We anticipate positive feedback as we work our way through each group. Positive feedback provides the impetus to move on to the next group. We intend to work closely with stakeholders, especially school libraries and book publishers, as we expect to see AR textbooks in the near future. For such undertaking, personnel needed will include educators, volunteers, and stakeholders with like minds who see the potential of AR and VR to modernize learning. We will reach out to AR and VR researchers and developers in the field. We will contact local, regional, and international AR and VR companies to donate, lend, or sponsor equipment, software, and relevant resources. AR and VR experts will be required to train trainers and support developers. We will reach out to sponsors to assist in purchasing equipment and financially supporting volunteers. Anticipated barriers may be lack of necessary resources, as they can be expensive to acquire, and resistance to change as persons are asked to learn new skills. Here are some solutions and expected results. Other barriers may include lack of institutional technical support from your school or insufficient and inadequate professional training. Here are a list of possible solutions and the expected results. For new users, it may be time-consuming to set up and execute tasks. New users have suffered from simulation sickness and disorientation. Here are a few solutions and the expected results. In the Caribbean, though local and regional content exists, they may be unknown or in the developmental stages. Here is a look at some solution and expected result. To conclude, the final choice of AR and VR tools remain with the teachers depending on their personal interests, skills, class situation. AR and VR learning should strive for user-created applications. AR and VR in education are still in their infancy, so further research is recommended.